little less than 7 months away from the 2018 gubernatorial primary, and the race is already shaping up to be a heated one. Former Miami Beach Mayor Philip Levine recently wrapped up a 4-day, 10-city tour in living rooms across Florida, meeting with voters in his rival's backyard. Former Mayor Levine joins us now live. He was at Opa-locka Airport, but he made it here in
I sure did.
record time. No speeding involved, right?
Not at all. No way. No shot.
Let's talk about why you were traversing the state and why you're running in the first place. Why do you want this job?
Sure. Well, let me tell you one thing. When I ran for Miami Beach Mayor, I actually knocked on over 6,000 doors and I talked to the residents. So when I'm going around Florida, I want to talk to all 20 million Floridians. So I'm actually in their living rooms, and that's a great way to meet them, talk to their neighbors. And Elliot, to answer your question, why do I want to be the governor? Because I want to get things done. I want to make Florida a 21st century economy. I want to make Florida a state where all of us can really thrive and grow with the Florida dream, which is the American dream. And like we did in Miami Beach, we fought back climate change, sea level rise, and all the great things we did. We're going to do them statewide now.
So you were just on a bus tour all around the
Yes.
state, right? You were in these people's living room meeting them. What did you learn? What was the biggest takeaway?
It's amazing. I learned that all Floridians kind of want the same thing. They want clean water, great environmental policy. They want great jobs. They don't all want to work at Walmart's and McDonald's and Applebee's for $8.25 an hour. They want to make sure that they have some resiliency, climate change, that they understand that their cities and towns will be here forever and the experience of these hurricanes and sea level rise. And really, truly, they want great public education. They want to know that teachers are being paid a lot more money. I think that we all want the same thing. We want to be safe. We want to have a great future in Florida. And I learned the same thing everywhere I went.
If you want to run for governor, first you've got to win the Democratic nomination, and you're involved in a tough primary fight with your opponents, and you're behind in the polls, according to some that are out recently. But where you're ahead is in money spent. You are spending money like crazy, a lot of it out of your own pocket. What are you getting for your investments?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're number 2 in the polls right now. When we first began running, which is only November 1st, I think it was literally a few months ago I announced, I was way down at the bottom. They said I was a long shot. Then they said he has a shot. Now they're saying he has a real shot. Listen, the bottom line is that name ID is a buyable commodity. But I think the number one most important thing is reaching Floridians and understanding what they want. So we're very happy with the position we're in. And of course, thank God we have the resources. We have a great message, and I'm going to do everything I can to be a good messenger all over the state.
Well, there hasn't been a Democrat as governor of Florida in 17 years. I believe that was Lawton Childs, if I'm not mistaken. Why do you think you could be the one to do it?
Well, I can tell you one thing. The last 4 gubernatorial candidates were all from I-4. We need a candidate from South Florida. The last time I looked, I'm the only candidate from South Florida. Matter of fact, I think I speak that other language, Español, que es muy importante en nuestro país ahora. And it's very important because we have a lot of people in our state that don't speak English. So I believe the time is right. We're sitting in traffic in South Florida. Someone asked me a great question. He said, Mayor, how can we somehow fix this traffic? I had a great idea. I said, why don't you elect a governor from South Florida? I think that'll help it. We'll be able to get public transportation down here.
We know a little something about traffic, being stuck in a lot of traffic, don't
Yes.
we? Okay, so a federal judge just ruled that Florida's ban on convicted felons voting is unconstitutional. What is your position on restoring their voting rights?
I
More
believe
than a million
we are.
felons.
We're a nation in a state of second chances, and I believe we should let these folks have the opportunity to vote. We want to make sure that they come back into our society as members that are productive. Why would we want to stop them from voting? If they served their time, they paid their debt to society, give them their rights back. So I believe it's the right thing to do.
What did you learn from the Zika virus and the way that had to be managed, the role that you played in communicating with the people in Miami Beach? And how would you take that and either make changes going forward or replicate some of what you did on a statewide level in the event of something like a virus or an epidemic or a natural disaster?
Whether it was a Zika virus or it's Hurricane Irma, I think one of the keys is A, be prepared, and B, execute, and C, communicate. Let everybody know what you're doing. Well, that's one of the things we heard from all the residents of South Florida. They said, Mayor, we heard you all the time, everywhere. That's the key. Communicate with people. When you look at what happened in Puerto Rico, the travesty, the disaster of how the lack of executive skill set out of the White House, how they handled that recovery effort, it was a joke. I only say to myself, can you imagine if this group was in charge during World War II? Can you imagine how that Normandy invasion would have gone? They would have said, my God, the water's too rough, the weather's bad, and they're shooting at us. They never would have landed. Or how the Berlin airlift would have happened. Berlin would have been part of the Soviet Union. The fact of the matter is people are looking for great executive leadership. leadership, people that get things done and move forward.
Let me ask you quickly one last question, because I see a lot of your commercials about climate change. That's all well and good, but I don't hear anything from you about affordable housing. And so many people in Florida are dealing with this issue. It's expensive to live in Miami-Dade County. It's expensive to live in Miami Beach. What would you do?
Well, first of all, affordable housing is a crisis all across the state of Florida and all across the country. When I'm in Orlando, for example, I hear it from everybody. You saw that movie, The Florida Project. There's a reason why they actually produced that in Orlando. We need to put together incentives for private developers to work with the state of Florida to create affordable housing. It's most important. There are programs, for example, like inclusionary housing, which says, for example, if you want to build a project, medium or high-end condominiums, you have to also build affordable housing. It doesn't have to be specifically in that development, but you have to build it in a certain region. I like that program, but once again, if it's a priority, Elliot, and you want to get it done, you just get it done. I mean, as a mayor of Miami Beach, you know I was the most impatient mayor ever. We got so much done. And as a governor, we will attack that problem head on and make sure we come up with innovative programs to increase affordable housing in the state of Florida. It's a very important issue.
Philip Levine is the former mayor of Miami Beach. He is running for the Democratic nomination for the governorship, an election that will be held in November. Thank you very much for coming in, Mr. Mayor. Good to see you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.